What's up, family? This is your girl, Dare to Be Rare, better known as Jackie, coming at you with another video. I'm a part of this challenge too of the no editing, posting every day, the Hope Crew, keep posting. I just wanted to come up here and just say, I'm here, baby. I showed up. And, another busy day. I was listening to King Explicit, watching his video, and that was so encouraging because I did not know. See, you never know what all of us have experienced in our life, what we have gone through, the struggles, the good times, the happy times, the bad times. And that's why it's just so important to just love on one another, appreciate one another, because we all have our own journey and our own things that we're going through. And I love how he was saying that he quit his job 8 years ago and how difficult it's been. And for the past 3 years, things have been difficult, but he said, we're going to make it. And it just feels so good to be part of a community. I mean, I tell you what, people say a lot of bad things about the internet, but let me tell you what. Love can be found on the internet. Friendship can be found on the internet. Relationships can be found. Community can be found. So it's not all bad, It's just what you make of it, right? So I came on here, guys, to tell y'all, well, maybe you don't know, my husband had a stroke, and I'm caring for him. And, excuse me, he can't basically do anything on his own right now. Can't talk, can't walk on his own. It's been a year and a half. I thought he would have been walking by now. He had a blood clot in his brain, which, caused the stroke. And I'm having to make the decision to retire early, And it's kind of like retirement, but it's not retirement. I only been with the company only like maybe it'll be 10 years in May of next year. But if I leave before May, I don't get to keep my dental insurance. I don't get to keep my vision insurance. It's just a lot of decisions, but there's a part of me that wants to leave because I think about my husband, because he can't even ask for the bathroom. He don't know when he has to use the bathroom. And I do have somebody here that sits with him, but he will not let them take him to the bathroom. And so I get off early every day. I applied for the Family Medical Leave Act, which they call the FMLA. Now, for those of you who don't know, that Family Medical Leave Act, it doesn't pay you, but it protects your job. It keeps your employer from being able to fire you because you have to take care of a family member. And some days I have to take time off without pay because I ran out of leave, running back and forth to the hospital with them and everything. And let me tell you what, I'm not complaining because I didn't even think I would be able to keep my job this long. But let me tell you, there's a part of me that knows that everything is going to be all right, but then there's that little voice that's in your head that's saying, how are you going to make it? Because I'm just 60. I'm not even old enough to collect Social Security. The earliest you can do that is 62 unless you're disabled, and I'm not disabled. My retirement, even if I stop my job now, I still wouldn't get a retirement check. So I would just be basically trying to, we were trying to make it living off of my husband's income because he retired. He had retired a year before he had the stroke. And that's a whole nother ball game. And just like I told y'all, I just made a previous video about the importance of having power of attorney. You might not think you need it, but let me tell you what, you cannot do nothing, even if the person is your spouse, at least in the state of North Carolina, if you don't really have power of attorney. So I'm so grateful for this community because it really helps me keep my mind off of those big decisions. And sometimes, let me tell you, if you are in fear about something, sometimes it's best just not to do anything. You know how the scripture says, be still and know that I am God, and just let the answer come to you. So I'm just in that situation where now I'm holding on as long as I can. I work 10-hour shifts. I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning, get him fed, bathed, dressed, and everything. And then I have my mom that I'm caring for. My mom had a stroke almost 20 years ago, so she's partially paralyzed. And so basically, y'all, it's just wearing me out. I don't hate my job, but there's a lot of changes going on, on my job and everything. But I like where I work, but it's just that it's becoming to be too much, having to take care of my husband hand and foot. It's like having a child, but at least with a baby, you can pick them up, carry them places. My whole life has changed. I can't really go anywhere unless I have somebody sitting here, a sitter for him, because about 10 months after he had the stroke, he started having seizures. So that makes me nervous, because suppose he has a seizure when I'm out, when I take a run to the grocery store, and believe me, I know that I only can do but so much. But you just feel a certain way when it's your loved one, because you don't want to have that guilt that, oh, if I only had been here, if I hadn't left, if I hadn't ran to the store, if I hadn't, And another thing I've learned out of this is that just love one another. Don't let the little stuff get you angry. Don't hold grudges. Don't go days and weeks without talking. If you get upset, squash it. Just know that in the long run, in the whole scheme of things, none of this anger and stuff matter. It's not going to get you anywhere to hold grudges, to hold anger. Just remember, all this stuff is temporary. The only thing that's true is our true selves, the God part of us. And that's why I'm just so glad that we have this community. I tell you what, I am tickled pink. I'm up here and I'm leaving this message. I joined the Discord group today and watched some videos and subscribed, and just, glad that we all are supporting one another, subscribing to one another's channel. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to catch the lives that we're going to be doing, because I be trying to get into bed because I'm tired. And then around that time, I be trying to give my husband a bath and get him settled down, for the next day. And I just appreciate everybody. This is not, a long video. As I get more and more comfortable and get myself more situated, there's a lot of things I want to share. I have handbags I want to show, because I am a bagaholic. I'm a shoeaholic. I got so many things I can share. I write poetry. So, I'm just looking forward. I'm not in a rush. I'm not trying to push things. Hopefully one day I will be monetized. But basically, I'm just up here right now for the fun, for the community. I'm pushing past my fear of speaking, before people, and being nervous, thinking about what people say, thinking about, well, how they gonna think my hair look, how they gonna think my lips look. But just like King Explicit say, he say, you're not up here for attention. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the attention. It's the message. It's the community. It's what we have to offer one another as human beings. And it's just an awesome thing. So I just want to shout out to everybody. Everybody, just keep me in your prayer as I make this decision to retire. It's probably going to be somewhere around May. Wish I could go earlier, but I'm just trying to hang on. Even if I got to cut my hours down, more and more, until I get to that point where I can legally retire and be able to maintain my insurance, my dental insurance and everything. So anyway, y'all, I just appreciate y'all, appreciate the crew, and I will see y'all in the next video. This is your girl, Dare to Be Rare. Talk to you later.